very good morning to all. My name is Garima Sariyal, your EVS teacher, and today we are continuing our chapter Air and Water. So students, in the previous class of this chapter, we got to know that air is very important for us. If we want to live a healthy life, the air should be clean and fresh. So students, we also got to know that we cannot taste air, we cannot touch air, we cannot see air, but we can feel it. We can feel air, right? When the wind is blowing, then we can feel it. When the fan is switched on, then we can feel it, right? We have seen there a lot of ways that in which we can feel the air. And we have also known about the uses of air, like air help us in burning, air help us in drying our clothes, air also help us to live our life. So there are a lot of ways, a lot of useful things about air. So now student, today we will study about water in this chapter. So like air, water is also very important for us. It is very helpful for us. It is very important for us to live a healthy life. The water should be very clean if you want to live a very healthy life. So students, we also use water in many ways, right? We use water in cooking, we use water in bathing, we use water in putting out fire, we use water in cleaning, and many other things. We use water for all these things, and there are some other things also in which we use water. So water is very useful for human beings, for plants, for animals, and you can say for all the living beings which are present in the earth. Water is very useful, water is very important for all of the living beings. So now we will know about the sources of water, that from where do we get water, right? So there are ponds, lakes, rivers, wells. There are a lot of sources from which we can get water, and water is also present under the ground, right? Under the ground water is also present there. Like we get water from underground, from the well, from the hand pump. Today we have the pipelines at our home, and simply we can just turn on the tap and we just get the water. So from these sources, from like a well, hand pump, we can get the underground water, and if the pipeline is connected from the well or the hand pump directly, then we can also get that underground water directly from our tap at our homes. So students, that was the thing which we get to learn about the water, and water is very useful as air is very useful in our life. So students, I hope you have understood that water and air are very essential for us, and when we were studying about air, then we have done a small activity in which we were taking a potted plant, right? We have took a potted plant which we have covered from the plastic bag. We have covered the whole plant from the plastic bag so that the air could not enter in the bag. Then we have observed that our plant was getting unhealthy, and we got to know that our plant is getting unhealthy because it was not getting proper air. So which means that air is necessary for all of us, for all of the living beings. Same thing happened with the water. Water is also very essential for all the living beings. If you can also try, if you do not put water on the plant, if you do not give water to the plant, then also it will also get unhealthy. Like we have done in that activity in which we were covering the plant, and then it was not getting air, then it was getting unhealthy. And if you do not give water to the plant also, then also it will become unhealthy, and you will observe that the leaves of the plant are getting dried. Okay, and when you give the water to the plant, the leaves will become green again. So these things, if you observe in your life, you will find out that air and water is very essential for us. If we do not drink water for an hour, for a day, then you can find that it's very troubling for us, right? And if you hold your air for a few minutes, you can find out that it is very essential. It is also very essential for us. We cannot hold our breath for longer, right? So these things proves that how much air and water are essential for us, how much air and water are important for us. So students, I hope in this chapter you have understood that why are water and air are important for us. So students, for today, thank you so much. Have a nice day.